hopping in. Here we go.
Yes, and looks like we're going to be in Palistra to start here. And once again, the Sharks will be on the Astra side. Let's see their comp. They have Warrior, Ninja, Astro, Black Mage, and Monk. And on Umbra is the Big Three. The Big Three is a regular team that we see in tournaments often. And they are running Astro, Dancer, Dark Knight, Bard, and Ninja.
Oh, interesting. I was one of the things I was talking about, the consistent things that I've seen with all the successful teams. You look at Chloe, you look at Shiki on Monk, and you look at the other two teams. All of the monks have been incredibly successful, and the ninjas with them in locking down kills every time that LB comes up. And the teams that struggled were the teams that either didn't have a monk or used the monk LB and couldn't land the kill with the burst. And so it's interesting to see Shiki off of that monk, because that was so successful for them in the past.
Yeah, that team's definitely been not rouletting, but changing jobs a lot. I believe, yeah, Sir was on Summoner in the beginning of the tournament. Now he's on Astro. Yeah, lots of big changes here. But let's see what happens. Who's going to be aggressive? Looks like the first card drawn is Bull, so they have a little bit defense. They might play a little aggressive here. Bull on both sides, actually. I'm looking for a pick. Gitson is jumping in potentially. He gets caught immediately. Gets silenced. He might go down here.
He's got a guard and just goes down. Yep.
Yeah, massive. And it looks like the ninja's the second target. A lot of AoE damage coming out. Eru is gonna live though. Has guard up. Okawa getting low as well, but you know this is a 4v5 situation, so this could be really difficult for them to get a kill.
It was a 4v4 for a minute too, because the Umber Bard actually ran back and elixired, and the 4 on red still managed to keep the pressure as though it was a 5v4. And there they go. They're basically already at the 50% mark. Not quite. They just held off pushing it. There it goes.
Oh wow!
Already to 50%.
Nice, good start lead for the Big Three. Looks like Team Astra's gonna try and go for the full regroup and use their Black Mage to move break. Shiki jumping in here, getting a little bit of damage out on them. They're already at an MP deficit. Astra does have low MP. Gitson going down once again. They don't want the warrior play.
Yeah, Gitson's just got melted twice. That's really unfortunate. They almost get the bar down. There they go. Now it's a 4v4. I'm really interested to see this this Dancer LB into Ninja LB combo. I think that's going to be a team fight win for Umbra here in about 5 seconds, especially now that it's a 4v3 and they've already got the lead pressure here. They may
down goes their Black Mage. They got almost 4 LBs ready on the side of the Big Three, so a lot they can do with that.
Ooh, nice Monk LB
onto Shiki. They may not even need that. Yeah, Shiki goes down. Okay, so now it's a 4v4. I see that Dancer Ninja coming out here pretty quick, and that.
Yeah, they had to make a decision here because Umbra could try to go for the win here, or they could just like go back, retreat, and have another team fight. Looks like they're just gonna try go for it. They go for the Asher LB, Dancer LB coming out.
There's the Dancer LB
coming out.
Yeah, middle sends out that Ninja LB.
Oh, Chloe's really low. They're gonna get it. There it goes.
Yep.
There's 2 right there. Will we get another one?
Still ready. So, Baka potentially.
Oh, yeah, Baka goes down too. They did such a good job of staying above 50%. There couldn't have been more than a second or two on that Ninja LB when the Black Mage went down there. They did so well to try and stay above and just couldn't quite do it.
Yeah, looks like it wore up now, but they're still in a winning position here. All they have to do is push the point from 200% here, which is getting really close. But their Astro team is definitely trying to stop them. They're jumping on.
Yeah, we're currently on a 4v5. Shiki still has LB up. They just pushing in.
Ooh. Yep, I really like the way that Red was using that corner. They weren't focused necessarily on pushing the crystal. They were trying to kill enough of the blue players to where the crystal basically would just push itself. Like there wasn't really any resistance at that point. And so that was a really smart play for them. You know, I've said that the crystal is a secondary objective, and that's how they played it. And it was a stomp. It was a really good play.
Middle had a nice little Ninja LB snowball going on, so was able to take out some of the opposing team with that. So love to see that.
Very solid play. They definitely played more aggressive than they needed to, but it worked out for them. They definitely could have potentially tried to like regroup there and get all their LBs ready and then come back in, but they just went with it with a 4v5 and they were able to take them with the Ninja, Dancer, and Astro LB.
Yeah, something I'd like to see, and I can't see who Red is targeting, and I don't know if Blue can see who Red's targeting. Maybe they're swapping it up, so they're hiding their target or something. But as Red is running in aggressively like that, if they're all targeting the same person, they've got to call that out and immediately, you know, like that person's got to press guard.
Oh
You've
yes.
got to know that pressure's coming in and press guard. You know, you see yourself being targeted, you just do it and make them swap,
Oh, for
make
sure.
them coordinate a change. Because, you know, if they split, then you've mitigated their opener. And if you don't, then you just explode. And we saw that twice that last round.
Yeah, definitely in light party especially, you do not want to give your target away ahead of time. You want to be targeting nothing or targeting someone, but prepping to do a swap. So like say, we're going to go for so-and-so first, and then we're switching to so-and-so. That's like a very common voice chat call to do.
Kind of like a snake eyes sort of move.
Yeah, or like bait onto so-and-so. like that. Like
Right,
that
right.
type of stuff. Get guard out and then switch to someone and be really sneaky.
Yeah, I mean, even in solo queue, just getting that early pressure is huge. I mean, you get that momentum rolling sometimes. It's sometimes just a win right from the get-go. Like, whoever gets that momentum first has a pretty big advantage.
Yeah. Actually, Brian, you've commentated 2 days now. Have we seen a single game, like a single game this entire tournament, where the team that won the opening fight ended up losing that map?
Oh man, I didn't see every single match because after I commentated,
I haven't either.
I went to bed. But probably, maybe, I hope.
I mean, I know the ones that I watched. I went back and I was able to watch yesterday afternoon, and then yesterday evening I went back and watched as much as I could. And I don't think I saw a single one, and I'm
Damn.
pretty sure I didn't see one this afternoon either. So, you know, I'm thinking if I'm a coach or I'm one of these team leads and I'm trying to improve at LP as fast as I can, my strategy in practicing for the first 2 weeks is going to be find a team. We're going to go in. We're going to do the opening fight. As soon as that's over, leave, talk it out, come back and do the opening fight again.
Wow.
Because like 95% or 100%, you know, as far as I know, of the wins have come from, you know, the team that wins the opening fight. So win the opening fight and you basically win the whole thing.
It just goes to show
Certainly
like
feels
how
like
important that opener is.
It really is, because as soon as that happens, as soon as you get that number advantage, it's really hard for them to make a big comeback unless they fully regroup. Let's see what happens here. Bull. Yeah.
I'm watching the Bard try and run in and get their Apex arrow off to get the extra damage first. I saw them do it last time, didn't do it this time, so they're down a little bit of damage in the opener here. But you know, we'll see what happens once blue pops around the corner.
Yeah, Shiki jumping and getting that AoE pull in right away. Looks like they want to go for the ninja, but there might be a swap here. Silence is on the monk, so it's gonna be the monk. Yeah.
And just immediately goes down. I don't like that blue is sitting back so passive and just letting red run in and get their opener. I really want to see them go out and try and hit that or stop that on their own, and they're just letting red do exactly what they want. I don't like that.
Yeah, I think I definitely agree with you that positioning was a little bit of an issue there, because Shiki was the one who jumped in, pulled them all together, and then they were able to get that AoE damage and pick people out.
Yeah, I think the Sharks were hoping for an overextension, but the big three just pushed in as a team and kind of shut that down right away.
Yeah, the problem is all of red overextended, and that becomes a dive, and just...
That's a good one. Yeah, especially when you see like a ton of damage coming out on several people, like you don't know who that single target is, because that single target is going to be the one who dies. The person who gets the silence or the polymorph or whichever the team is using for their major CC. But it looks like they're gonna jump on point here. Once again, a little close together. Unfortunately, Big 3 has LBs, so this is gonna be hard.
Yeah, Shiki has that DKLB coming up, so they might just send it here. We got middle rolling that ninja snowball again. That's 3 KOs. Will they get the 4th one off? 4. Yeah, it's looking like a GG for the Sharks right here. That's it. It's a GG.
Yep. Right, and red, right at the start of that fight, Selly had shield as soon as that went down. I saw a bind and I saw a silence, and I saw the purify come out, but you know, before the 0.75 seconds before you can press anything, they were already dead. Like red was ready for that guard to drop, and knew that was going to be a kill, and they nailed it.
That was insane.
All right, so that's 2 wins for the Big 3.
Y'all.
1 win away from the finals, but will the Sharks bring it back?
We can see like the ninjas are doing like the big plays here, but Dark Knight is enabling that really hard there with that pull in the beginning of the fights. I'm shook.
I'm having PTSD flashbacks to every frontline since and walking through that.
Someone in my chat yesterday was asking me, do you think it should be nerfed? And I said yes, but only for frontlines. But you know, maybe it just needs to be nerfed in general. It's so good.
I have a theory behind that because I've run into that so many times, and I've had a Dark Knight on my team that I dive into and explode people with so many times. If you max the number of people that Dark Knight can draw in to 5, it doesn't affect Crystal Conflict at all, and then it nerfs them in front lines.
Oh, there you
Love
go.
to see that. Like
Square
the 5
Enix,
closest people get pulled in. Oh, I'm Square Enix, hire this man. I am literally looking for a job as we speak. All right, here we go. We're heading into, I almost said Crystal and Conflict because that's the first thing on the little box here. Clockwork.
I mean, you're not wrong.
You would be
wrong.
Clock Town, Clockwork, whatever. We're going to Clock Place.
Circus.
Clockwork Castle Town, aka Clockwork Clown Town, aka Clown Town.
AKA Dancer LB into the blind.
Oh damn. Let's see if we see any swaps. Looks like for Team Astro they're sticking to the same comp. And on Team Umbra, will we see anything? Looks like the same exact thing. And yeah.
Big 3 just not caring at all about pictures, but hey, if they're gonna run teams over like this, then you know, so be it. Let's see, we got Selly on White Mage this time instead of Astro.
Oh, you did see us up there. Yeah.
Yep. And I think the other 3 are the same. It's really interesting to see a Black Mage and to see a Black Mage team in the semis like this, because you know, being very familiar with Black Mage, they are very, very melty. They die very, very fast. And that hasn't been their opening target, which probably makes sense because the Black Mage doesn't really get value until the 60-second point. So if they kill somebody else, then all the Black Mage can do is just run away. And I am acutely familiar with that happening in games. Just stay alive to the 60-second mark, and I let me push my buttons.
Yeah. So here with Polymorph, they definitely could get that first person Polymorph.
That's a 4-person draw.
Oh, not again. Just a ton of AoE damage coming out. Once again, who's the target gonna be? Because they're all squishy together. So, looks like the
middle got a 4-person fire dot off, so got a lot of damage ticking on the Sharks right now. And Gibson goes down right there.
Yeah, and Red's still relatively tanky too. They've got a lot of mana on everybody. 3 people full mana, full health. Like, there's not a lot of pressure on the side of blue right now.
Looks like
the big 3 has all the pressure right now. Already at the 50% mark.
Yeah, but they got 3 people beating on middle Uvu, and it just doesn't look like it. Like, full health, full mana. That was a 3v1.
Yeah, but finally here they're fully regrouped, and they do have White Mage LB ready, so they can go for a little bit of an LB play here. Yeah,
but you got to run right into Shiki in order to do that.
There we go. They got Sir down. Nice White Mage LB hitting multiple targets. Middle Oval getting low on MP here, but Gitson also getting low on the Astra side.
Yeah, I'm looking for the Monk LB. There it goes. It's coming out. Was that on Shiki, I think? Okay.
Yeah, nice kill on the Dark Knight
goes down. We got a 3v5 going on here.
Yeah, there we go. Blue finally starting to show some pressure here. I was really hoping for one flippy kill, but I think Gidson pulled them out of the flip, but they got killed anyways, so it's like, all right, you know. But come on, flippies.
We do have LBs coming up though, so you can easily do a push and turn us around.
Borderline all LBs.
In their favor again.
Oh no, the Black Mage.
Oh no, Baka got shrunk.
Baka? Oh no.
Oh no.
Here they come.
Yeah, and just immediately.
Yeah, of course, Baka's the first target. They got that shrink debuff and get taken out immediately.
That is. Oh, that's brutal. And then there's the Dancer LB. The Ninja LB is going to be ready to go. They don't even need it. Oh, they popped it anyways, but they absolutely didn't need to.
Yeah.
I don't know if they would have known that until.
Yeah, I agree. They definitely want overkill there. They used 4 LBs, but they probably could have just used like 2 because they already had Baka down.
It looks like the Sharks kind of whiffed their Ninja LB, so they don't have that anymore, unfortunately.
It could definitely be a strategic thing because if you notice, they didn't use Bard LB until now, so they're getting their LBs faster.
Okay, so they may have planned on using that anyways. Maybe that's a timing, so they have it for maybe not this fight, but the next fight, and they all come up at the same time. That's
Yeah.
smart. I like it.
Yeah, Bard is such a good, like, bring everything together type job. And here we go, onto Baka again.
Another Dancer LB? They just had it for the last fight. Is Bard
gold.
LB that powerful?
I
It's
think
that
they got some
gold on
points
Blockers.
potentially.
Like, the LB generation portion of it, I mean?
I'm pretty sure he got some coins as well. You know, the
Okay.
coins are fun for the parade.
That's true. I wasn't looking at that.
Yeah. 5v3. Gitson's getting low. Gitson goes down. Only
5. Middle
left on the
has
point.
LB again. Maybe we'll get the snowball rolling yet again.
Most likely here. It's going to be hard for them, Aster, to fully regroup here.
And we were talking
There it is.
about Monk
There's one.
being the driver of
It's gonna be 2 right here.
of successfully landing a kills, and I think Chloe had that LB for like an entire minute, and the team just could not find an opening to use it. And there it is. That's a
And
really
still try to
quick
get on the
3-0.
point to stagger a little bit more, but just wasn't happening.
Yeah, really powerful 3-0 there.
Congratulations, they'll be moving on.
Yeah, that just shows how powerful the Ninja LB is when you have high team damage.
Yep.
You know, when you have a team that can help you snowball that LB, you could pretty much take out an entire team.